Fellowshippers, what up? I'm Big Ham, and they are the guys from the Fellowship Hall. And we're back. We're back with Blue and Otis. Fellas, say hello to the Fellowshippers today.
What's up, Fellowship? It's your boy Ken, aka the Odd Man Out, and apparently one of the Temptations. Thanks for tuning in today.
Yeah, you blew apparently. What's up, Fellowship? It's your boy Keith, the moderator. Also, Otis today. You know me. I know you.
Ain't
no
nobody
one's bigger
coming
than the
to see
group.
you, Otis.
No one's bigger than the group. Y'all know what we're reviewing today. We're reviewing Power Book 2, Season 3, Episode 7 of our favorite show. Our favorite show right now. We're talking about the trials and tribulations of Tariq St. Patrick and Effie and Cain and Monet and Drew and Diana and everybody. So yeah, it was an okay episode this week. But before I chime in, I'm gonna let Big Ham kick it off. Go ahead, Big Ham.
Yeah, man. Like you said, the episode was okay, man. I was entertained, but I didn't really know how I felt about the episode, man, because number one, it was just like way too much Monet, dog. It was like way too much Monet, and like, bro, just like her trying to seduce dude, I wasn't buying it. You know, it was like
Mike from the Wood.
I was about to say Mike from the Wood, yeah.
Yeah, old boy from the Wood, yeah, little Mike from the Wood. Well,
yeah,
big
Mike.
From the Wood.
Big Mike.
Yeah, so I was like, man,
Dance Fever. Man, was this? Remember we did the pod about our favorite movies? That was in the top 3 or something, right?
Yeah,
wasn't it? Man?
Oh, the Wood. I mean, that was high. I think it was pretty high.
The Wood was in. I think me and Keith for sure.
Yeah.
No, I liked the movie, but I didn't know if it was top 3.
Yeah, I don't know, Kenya. You might have had like Grease and
the Kendrick had
Saturday Night Fever.
No. Grease. What's the movie with they just
go ahead with your reaction, Ralph.
Not having Fresh Prince or Bart in the top 5 of the sitcoms is unforgivable.
Unforgivable. All right, Ralph, go ahead.
Yeah, man, it was like too much Monet, man. So you know, like her trying to seduce old boy, I just couldn't buy it.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I couldn't buy it. You know, I don't think she acted that well. You know, her panicking and coming to Gordo and Gordo bluffing her. I thought that was hard, but you know, she ended up getting the last laugh. But I just thought it was crazy that this whole killing Lorenzo, you know, you got all these people that ain't even involved in the kill. Like you got the Bronx dudes that work for Kane, you got all them killed, and we went through all that just for you to frame Gordo and I can't remember Mike's name, but and frame him, cut his head off, and offer to the Russians as a truce.
His name was Kai.
Yeah, I just thought it was like, I don't know, man. It was a disconnect there for me.
Listen, Big Ham. Sorry to interrupt. I know y'all gonna clown me, but Monet thought she was like, you know how on chess when you win, they knock over the king or whatever, surrender the king, whatever.
Yeah.
Monet thought she was like knocking over the king piece, and that was gonna be it. She was just knocking over the first domino. Like stuff that she be doing, man. It don't add up, and then it come back to bite her. And it's like,
I mean, Drew brought a hook, line, and sinker, but I think Cain still know what's up. Yeah. Cain still know what's up, but Drew brought a hook, line, and sinker. And then another thing about Monet, man, like how you gonna try to play Mama to Diana now?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? My baby, who messed my baby? I come up there, man. You hated the girl for the last 5 months.
You really kill her.
Yeah. And all of a sudden now you Mama Queen to her. I thought that was lame. I thought that was whack. I was entertained. You know, I just think like Tariq trying to, you know, I feel like he just trying to play and manipulate Lauren, and he wasn't doing a very good job of it, and it was just taking him too long to get her to go ahead and let him know what was going on, because now they already got everything they needed for the case. And there was the other thing that I didn't like. How this guy, they don't know. They just on the hunch knew that Reek and Braden had something going on at Western Holdings. How homeboy just know to look in the bottom of the coffee cup and find the cocaine? Yeah. He brand new, he green.
Who puts an empty bag of cocaine back in the cup?
I don't know, man.
I don't
Maybe
know,
that was the way
man.
they were getting rid of it. But
I guess
still,
I guess they were trying to do that, but still, man,
Yeah.
dispose of the cup better, dispose of the baggie better, man. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
but
man.
so that happened, and so now Diana got brought in because she was on camera. They don't have anybody else on
Yeah.
they
Well,
camera.
got
they
Effie,
got
but
Effie,
she
but
wasn't
she
doing
ain't doing
anything.
nothing. Yeah.
They got Effie, yeah, she wasn't doing anything. So Effie saw the camera and reversed it.
Smartly.
Also,
Which is what
two
Diana
more
should have
things I got.
did.
Yeah, well, Diana didn't even look, but two
That's
more
what I
things
mean.
I have. The whole Davis brother situation.
Who cares?
Why?
It
We
was
don't
whack,
care.
man. That was
And
know
we
what?
went through all that just for dude to be mad at him
And
because
you
he
know
got
what?
him out of
and
jail.
not talk to
And,
him anymore.
and now Saxe then basically entrapped him.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Even though Saxe did the dirty work, he has
Yeah.
basically entrapped him.
Yeah.
And then the last thing was, dang, I forgot. Hold on, no. Let me remember it. So it had something to do with
Braden.
Nah, yeah, that was something, but I'll let Ken hit that one.
Okay.
It was
Go ahead,
I
Ken.
forgot.
We'll
Go
come
ahead,
back
Ken.
to you.
Yeah, no, we won't. Go ahead, Ken.
Yes, we will. I'll
The
interrupt
show
you,
was
Ken.
okay.
I'll
The
remember as
show
soon
was
as you
okay,
start talking.
man. But introducing the whole Ponzi scheme thing just adds no value to the show, man, and was just terrible. Like
And at
Brayden
this
happened to be in
point,
the room.
and at this point too, dog. Like, why?
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. Like the Ponzi scheme is or whatever they're doing at Western Holding has nothing to do with the main characters. The business supposedly been there for years and years and years, and the uncle is doing the crooked stuff with Kiki and a few other select people. It just didn't make sense to me why they even bring it in. Like they trying to have too much stuff going on, trying to get overly complicated. I guess they're trying to keep. Maybe they're tied together, but they just doing too much, man.
I think they're gonna tie it together. I think what they trying to do is tie it together with Reek
trust fund and
trust fund
they are.
and the
That's
money
what they're
that Brain
doing.
and the money that Brain just got from Tejada that he invested
from Cain. Yep.
Listen, man. Let's be for real, okay? Ken, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I guess that's what I do. Let's be for real, man.
Yes.
If I'm working somewhere late at night and I hear a noise, okay, I'll probably investigate cautiously like Braden did. But once I see it ain't got nothing to do with me, I'm going back to work. Or I'm heading to the house.
Ain't none of my business.
Well, it's his family company though, so that's the reason they made it. That's the reason why it mattered to him is his family company. But the only thing about it is he's never really cared about the company. He got the money from, and all he want to do is play thug. He got called the N word. He was happy. By Monet. And so the Ponzi scheme bothered me because I don't see it adding any value to the show. And then if I can jump back to the whole Monet thing, it's fairy tale writing, man. Like every plan that Monet has works out, and it's the rinse and repeat. And it's the rinse and repeat. Lorenzo just had somebody framed for killing Zeke. Now she done framed another dude and brought in the real killer and got him killed for killing Lorenzo. And then here's the other thing that bothered me. Drew was so in love with old Gordo, but he just shoot him immediately from a text. You know what I mean? He didn't. And obviously, if he had talked to him, maybe Monet would have got implicated or something. But either way, that's one of the things I think we've talked about in Power episodes and either other episodes where someone reacts so quickly instead of at least having just a little bit of dialogue. And those are the things that get on my nerves.
That's a great point, kid. Like he shot him. He turned around and I think he said Drew or whatever, and Drew shot him. But listen, they could at least say, "Let me explain," or "What's going on?"
You already got the drop on him. You holding a gun on him. He naked.
Why you got this gun on me?
Why you got to shoot immediately?
Yeah, that was.
And that's the stuff that bothers me.
But one thing I didn't quite figure out, and it could be my fault, but why was Drew texting that number anyway?
That was the phone that Monet planted in dude's pocket.
I know that, but why was he texting it right in that moment?
Oh yeah, he was just
Drew was trying to set up. Drew was trying to set up a meet so he can go meet the guy and kill him.
I know that, but why at that exact moment?
So he could hear Gordo's phone vibrate.
Exactly.
that's the only reason they had to write it that way.
Storybook writing, man.
Yeah, fairy tale writing, man. But and then like the whole remember y'all chastised me for putting Salim on my Got to Go list last week, and that joker still there and did that little weak poem and still trying to talk hard to Diana.
I'm glad Diana walked out on it though. I was hoping that she wouldn't fall for it, and she didn't. So kudos to Diana.
Yeah, but her interaction with him wasn't believable, man. She found
in the back room,
no,
or when she came back.
When she came back with a little evidence after talking to Monet, it wasn't
fairy
believable.
tale right too.
Man.
Hey, Diana, detective. Right. Diana was the first person ever to get a birth certificate without being a parent or guardian.
Yeah. It's the wrong year. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. It was okay episode, but like just the Monet plotting and then the whole Ponzi scheme junk, and then the uncle basically saying I'm gonna use your money and you're gonna be selling drugs for me and all that stuff and then like Big Ham or you mentioned, my bad, about Blanca Rodriguez immediately saying I bet they got something going on at Western Holding. Yep. And then and then the last thing I'll say, Reek was supposed to kill Lauren. Monet had told him what he needed to do, and they played up on it like he might do it. If he had did it, man, I would have been like, man, okay. I would have doubled down on what I said last week about Reek but being super hard and stepping up his game to ghost level, but he didn't do it. So it was an okay episode, man. That was it.
So Reek recorded Effie. We ain't got no problem with that. I know he recorded it for Lauren, but y'all ain't got no problem with that.
Nah, definitely not, man. You gotta think about, man. Effie, remember when they went back in high school, man, Effie framed Reek.
Yep.
So a lot of this stuff she got coming, and don't like it's gonna, based on the previews, it don't like it's gonna be the last time they frame Effie either.
Yeah, so, Effie about to go down.
Effie done made her bed, time her to lay in it.
This is what I like. Cain might be laying in the water.
Dang it, Kendrick, you took it from me. Speaking of,
you snooze, you lose.
I missed it.
Speaking of, because you're talking too much. Speaking of laying in the bed.
Because you was talking. I was listening to you and couldn't hear Ken.
Speaking of laying in the bed, look like Cain gonna try to protect Effie so he can get in the bed.
Yeah. But this is what I wanted to say, man. Me and Keith, we had always liked having Tate around. And Ken was like, man, why is Tate still here?
Yeah.
And we saw why. Whenever Reek needs something official, he can go to Tate and get it done. And Tate just, and Tate gonna do whatever he can to look good politically. And so that's why he's still around. So sometimes it gets to be like Cinderella, right? Because, all right, we need something official. Tate is the perfect guy. And he got all the connections. You know what I'm saying? He got all the connections. But I don't know. I like the character, man. The way old boy playing him was just good. It's like all his scenes just stand out.
You know what? The best thing about that episode to me, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Keith. The best thing about the episode to me,
I know he ain't gonna say that about nobody interrupting.
Yeah, you got it coming. The best thing about that episode was Reek finally found out that Saxe was dirty.
Yeah,
that's the best thing about that episode.
How she find out about it, Lauren. I think last week I said I was kind of male on Lauren, but this was a Lauren redeemed slightly.
And man, this is another question I had about that too. Like, isn't Saxe breaking client attorney privilege by doing this?
Oh yeah, everything he's doing.
What they just gonna use to be able to get Reek off?
I don't know, man. But listen,
I don't know
Saxe ain't even like trying to hide which side he playing anymore. It's all Jenny side, all government side or whatever, man. I feel like I'm getting let down in Davis, right? Davis was a sleazy lawyer, right?
But he was smart.
But he was smart. All his cards were on the table. But now this Joker has I almost want to say fallen head over heels, but he's like 100% trusting Saxe no matter what. And this is a mistake to me, man. And I hate to see him making it because he should be much smarter than.
It's that stuff with his brother though. Saxe is playing him like a fiddle. He doing the stuff for his brother. He getting him off. Yeah, he getting his confidence.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, good comments by you guys. I don't know if I had too much to say. I was gonna bring up the Braden stuff, but Ken did. I agree, man. It's no reason for that to be in there. Like you can have a little bit of Weston in the show, doing the same thing they've been doing. Like this coffee cup with this guy finding the coffee cup. They're gonna start investigating. So play up that angle. We don't need to have no Ponzi scheme or well-run Ponzi scheme or whatever, man. Like Braden going into this back room, secret stairway behind a bookcase stuff. It's like stuff you see in a Scooby-Doo cartoon, man. Like I
Yep.
don't
You're
need
right.
to see that, man.
I wonder how them having the Ponzi scheme going to affect RSJ. Or is RSJ
Exactly.
is he just done now?
I think this is probably going to be a key to keep him in it, because like you said, it's affecting all the money. But again, man, these Wall Street guys, stereotypical Wall Street guys, they don't care about nobody but themselves, and they'll use and misuse whoever they need, including family, friends, loyal people, whatever.
Yeah. And then, man, there was another thing, man. How is Monet back to being the boss all of a sudden? Like she been seeing her 3 to 4 months not doing that. Lorenzo been moving. She killed Lorenzo. Now she walked back in and have a meeting, and she just the all clean boss again. Rick in there pouting because he mad at Braden and Cain. He in there pouting and everything, and she the boss, and now she got to get him to be able to do something so they can make a move. It's like, how did she get back to being there? Like, y'all should be like, hold on, wait, you just got back. You need to chill and let us do this. But no, she the boss all over again.
That part actually kind of made sense to me because she told Big Mike, I don't care what his name is on the show, he Big Mike. She told Big Mike that
we ain't watching the wood. We ain't posting talking about the wood.
She told old dude, both of y'all chill out, man. She told old dude, how about that? She told old dude that was also on New York Undercover, as a guy that G was hanging around, and he was doing bad, but anyway, she told old dude that when she was running things, holding things down, the brains basically. Then when Lorenzo got out, he pushed her to the side. So I think that when Lorenzo was out the picture, things had to fall back to what they had been doing normally. That's why Cain said, "You the boss, right?" I agree. I mean, that made sense to me, right? Because Lorenzo came out and he was expected to inherit the throne, and she was still saying, she should be running it, but she didn't. She tucked off in the cut. And then now that he gone, she feel like she got to get back to what's rightfully hers. So that part made sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it makes sense. I just don't like it. Like, you've been absent, and now all of a sudden you back in it, and you just running things when your mind been off.
You get my mind and the rest of me. Come on, man.
I was like, come on.
Y'all haters, man. I will say one thing. I was briefly happy that Saxe kind of stood up to Jenny, or kind of talked down to her or talked hard to her, but he's still at her beck and call. He's still doing stuff trying to protect her, or not protect her, but build a case and help make a case to put these monsters and drug dealers in jail. Shut up, Saxe. You foul, man. You worse than them because you two-faced.
So the had truth about Raina.
Yep. And Lauren, again, she kind of redeemed herself telling them about Saxe, but it's like that. You got your sister killed. And
she's so gullible, man. She believe everything. She believe whatever.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, she believe whatever Rick say.
Rick told her, she was like, "Oh, I didn't know that." Listen, man.
Yeah, man.
Go back there and tell them people Rick had nothing to do with it, so you can stop being on the show. So
she been saying that though. She been saying that.
Effie, find her again, Effie, and kill her.
Rick is not going to get back with Effie.
I can't, like you said.
Oh no, I ain't worried about him getting back with Effie. I'm talking about Laura need to go.
Yeah. I thought for a second, of course, with them showing Rick going in his pocket slow and stuff, and they're like, is it gonna be a gun? Probably not gonna be a gun.
What's he about to offer right here?
Effie Tate, but he would have been stupid to offer right there.
That would have been cool.
Yeah. Anything else that we missed that we should have said, man? The Russian thing. You bringing somebody's head in a cooler, and that's all of a sudden solving everything when you still know nothing about why this head is in this cooler.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Nah, man.
So was he beefing with them before?
They just killed your people. Killed your people. Yeah, he was.
They was in it against each other too.
Yeah.
And dude, remember, because that's why Monet was trying to get with him, saying, we gonna have to go hit these Russians, blah blah blah. And he just said he didn't have the soldiers or whatever.
Yeah, that seemed like he was reluctant. So I thought maybe he wasn't in it with them already.
He trying to be smart. I got him killed though.
So is Drew the only one that carried that Lorenzo Day? Diana in the little club or whatever, the little candy store front room dancing and stuff.
Man, that rap was so whack, man. Why is this girl on stage rapping in that fake sounding voice, man?
That's the way she sound when she rap for real.
Is it really?
Her real voice. Yeah, that's her real rap voice.
It sounded fake. My bad. I guess I'm not hip enough then. My bad.
Yeah. But I hate to say this, man, but I know we said it in the first season. I really don't care about the classroom setting and talks and stuff, you know?
It has no value.
It has no value to me, man. What do you think, man?
All of it, they're bad at each other. Trying to get their point across to the other person.
Exactly. Yeah. That part can go away, in my opinion.
You can't go away. It's central to the story because Rick got to be in school to get his trust fund. It can't go anywhere.
You know what? Yeah, we don't know.
Why is that the only class that? You know what I'm saying? What other class he got?
The only class. That's the only class.
Hey man, that's one college I would love to go to if I only had one class every semester and it was in the same room. It was in the same room.
Look like they never have assignments. They just talk.
We just debate.
No, I think he had to write a paper one time for Kerry.
Once, yeah, that's true.
One time he had to write a paper for him.
And now they ain't got lazy. Now they just talk.
Yeah, now they just
or get on stage and take steps backwards when their parents been in jail.
Hey, did y'all think Salim was gonna try something with Diana?
I didn't know.
Like in the back room, he started acting all hard. I lay myself out like this, and you treat me like this. I thought he was gonna, especially when she slapped him. I thought he gonna do something back to her. I'm glad he didn't, but I kind of wish he had her so he could have got off.
Them brothers. He know about them brothers.
He did exactly what I thought he was gonna do.
Hey, when that girl got off the stage and they were like, and now coming to the stage, I was like, man, if this is Salim doing some spoken word, I would be upset. And sure enough, Power did not disappoint.
You want to do this?
The poor was so whack though.
My love.
Yeah, her performance was even worse.
The Rose.
Diana,
come back. Diana,
what are you doing?
Yeah. Gee whiz, man.
Yeah, I ain't nobody to the show either, man.
Salim.
I mean that whole scene, it meant nothing, man.
Yeah, I guess he was trying to
out Diana. Come with it, man.
Look like with it. Blanca didn't need us selling drugs in the bookstore. Yeah, Diana didn't need. I was getting tired of Gordo for a little bit too, and then whatever happened to him, even though it was wrong what happened to him, the way it happened, I was glad he was gone. But I was getting sick of him too. Like he was definitely gonna be on my Got to Go list this week.
I wonder who they got next.
What do you mean?
Effie.
For Drew. They can't
definitely won't be
without Drew doing something. He gonna be with somebody next week.
Yeah. He probably gonna be with David's brother.
Yeah, they actually went one episode without him doing something, but then they came right back to this episode. They felt like they was back home. They came right back to this episode.
Man.
I don't know how they gonna handle him not having a lover.
Probably random hookups, man. Oh, I want to say,
and they're going to show it. They're not going to use our imagination at all.
I want to say, Cain is becoming more human to me, man. Helping Effie, running in the room to check on Drew, picking up his mama, saving his mama. Like, of course, saving his mama, shooting somebody. That's normal, but going checking behind Effie's back.
Normal.
Checking on Drew was normal. You heard a gunshot.
Yeah. And then he ran in Effie because he's trying to get with Effie.
That's it.
Yeah.
Still, man.
He's trying to knock it down, man.
Cain said, take the money. I won't miss it. Take the money. I won't miss it. What are you doing? Did y'all notice Effie smiling at the end?
Yeah. I told y'all, man, something gonna happen. I told y'all.
You did.
It's only happening because Rick kicked it to the curb, though.
Rick kicked it to the curb because she lied.
It's happening though, right? Yeah. Like Rick ain't never lied.
Rick
Every other scene, Rick lie in line.
He lie all the time.
Yeah. He wasn't lying. He never lied to Effie, did he?
He told her they were going somewhere special. That lake wasn't special. It was infamous. It wasn't special.
It was special.
He just probably loved Lauren more.
He told Big Mama he was going to meet her. He wasn't going to meet her. He almost got.
He would never go to meet her.
He was never going to meet her.
Big Mama's irrelevant.
Listen, man. A couple episodes, Brayden almost died by snooping around. I mean, I know he was looking for the wire, but snooping around looking for the wire, and then this episode, right back at it.
He's still in a business he owns, man. He felt more comfortable.
Fool me once. Shame on you.
Shame on you.
Me twice. You can't fool me again.
Okay, George W.
All right, fellas. Make sure you let us know what you thought about our reaction. This episode rather was decent. It had some holes in it with Monet and how she scheming stuff and it working out perfectly just as she planned and stuff. But it also has some kind of points where that we could probably deal with that. So go in the comments and let us know what you thought. Let us know if you agree or disagree or what you had. Now it's time for our favorite segment. That's the Gots Go segment. That is where we pick 3 characters from this last episode and say whether or not they should be dead, offed, brutally murdered, never to be seen again from this episode. We're talking about Lorenzo Tejada, Gordo, all that stuff. Big Ham, go ahead and kick it off. 1 through 3. Give us your number 3.
My number 3 gots to go. Keith, you'll be happy about this. It is Blanca Rodriguez. And she got to go, man, because
Blanca, what you putting me on your gots to? What you putting me on your gots to go list for?
That's one of the main reasons she got to go, man. Her voice is terribly irritating. And it ain't just us. I saw a line where other people hate it too.
Diana Tejada, stand up and put your hands behind your back.
Okay, man, we get it.
So yeah, she got to go, man, and of course she got to go because she's the easy target. Because she's our antagonist. But the fact that she was able to, on the hutch, go to Western Holdings and get that cocaine and put it together just ticked me off. Yeah. It ticked me off, and I want her gone because of that, man. So
my number 3 also okay. No, go ahead.
3 gots to go is Blanca Rodriguez.
I agree. She also, which I meant to mention earlier, she also immediately made a connection between Tate and Tariq. Somebody had to tip it. It's probably Tariq.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like they just trying to put Tariq everything, man. Who shot JFK? It probably was Tariq.
That's a reach.
It's getting kind of crazy, right? That like even Saxe said, or was it Whitman? One of them said, like, what y'all got with this kid, man? Why y'all hooked on this kid?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Ken. Who's your number 3?
My number 3 gots to go is Brayden. And the reason Brayden on my list, man, is because Joker telling Kiki all his secrets, man. Just laying in bed with her, finishing off. He freely admit, man. She helped him watch some money, and then he admitting about the whole what?
She asked him about it. It ain't like he volunteered.
She didn't really ask him. She stated it.
I mean, that's what I mean. She brought it up. She brought it up. Yeah.
He
confirmed
it mattered. He still confirmed it, and he freely, we can do this together and all that junk. Nah, man, Brayden gotta go. He too weak. He is a weak link, man. He can't kill anybody. He talk too much. He constantly getting caught, getting beat up, freezing all the time.
His family is the one that's doing the Ponzi scheme with their money.
Yeah. He digging into that stuff and now he got a conscience where it bothers him so much that they doing it, but he don't mind selling drugs or he don't mind getting people killed or trying to help kill people. It doesn't make sense. And for that reason, man, that joke gotta go.
This dude got entirely too much love for Tariq because fine as Kiki is, you just got through all up in the treasury. As soon as you finish, you sad because your relationship with Tariq ain't where it want to be. What is wrong with you?
He says his brother, man. He says his brother.
Man, look, y'all been my lifelong cousins and lifelong best friends. When I get through doing what I'm doing and y'all mad at me, I could care less.
Well, first of all, you probably gonna go to sleep immediately.
You probably right.
Yeah.
I be working. You hear me, sir?
All
Pop,
right.
pop, pop,
All
pop.
right. All right. Let's Kiki, let's go with
I'm
your
the
number
quickest
one,
thing
man.
out there. Pop, 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 pop.
All right, let's reel it back in. My
Yeah,
number
man.
three guys to go for this show is Monet Tejada. And it's because, again, man, Monet, she making
Pop,
mistakes, right? Everything she does, she thinks it's the smartest thing to do, and it ends up biting in the back or biting somebody close to her in the back.
Getting people
Like
killed.
getting
Getting
people
people killed.
killed, getting she is flaunting the stuff she's doing in front of Cain and then kind of berating them at the same time, but then telling them she need him.
Yeah.
Like it's stupid, man. It's stupid to me the way she acts. It's like she disregards Cain but recognizes the need for him. So you can't play both sides like Saxe, man. You gotta decide what you want to do, and it's clear she need him.
Big Mike should have took her out before Cain got him.
Yeah, Big Mike was too busy thinking about something else.
Man, that dude weak, man. He was struggling with her too long.
I don't think he struggled really. I thought
He was
when he got
struggling.
I don't think so. I think he got the upper hand pretty quick.
He didn't
Remember,
finish
he
off.
had it down on the couch first,
Didn't.
and then he couldn't get the
She
upper
kicked
hand
him.
on her.
He kicked
Then
him.
she kicked him. Then he had to pick her up and slam on the floor.
Hey, she a Tejada, man. Them jokers fight. Anyway,
Okay.
my number two got to go is Ken's favorite character on the show, Salim, or Trevor, or whatever his real name is. Trev, whatever. Listen,
Trust
man.
fund Trev.
I don't care about this clown, man. And Ken was right last week, Rev. We should have been on Ken's side, because if he had been right last week, he'd be dead this week, and he's still alive.
I thought he was out the
breathing.
picture last week.
Either.
I didn't know he was gonna try to swim his way back in there.
This joker did not swim. This joker then weaseled his way back in there.
No, he spoke his way.
Think I know about your drugs?
He spoke his
Shut
way.
up, Salim.
Leave,
man,
or I'm calling the cops.
Exactly. Then the joker talking about some. I got a single mother. Not only that, you got a mother and a father, and they ain't even black.
Okay, Caucasian Americans. They're from the land of the Caucasus.
All right, Ralph. Man, this guy is scum, man. He's scum.
I don't know if he's scum.
He's scum.
Nah, he's scum,
not
bro.
because of this stuff.
He's a
scum
creep.
because he's lying about stuff, trying to pretend he's something he's not.
That dude is both
that
a
was in
creep
my
and
past. Yeah, and then he talking about Diana's family. Still, I said something when you were mourning. Shut up, man. You think you've been trying to say it the whole time? You know, it ain't like that was the first time you ever said it. You've been saying it. You just said it again, and that was a trigger for her. Salim gotta go, man. He needs to go, and I kind of want Rick to do it, man. Rick putting bullets in people anyway. He might well put one in Salim.
Rick can't kill him, Salim. Diana gonna have to kill him.
I wish Cain would kill that Joker slowly.
Cain killed too many people. It'd be too cliche for Cain to do. It's gotta be Diana.
Diana ain't killed nobody yet.
Exactly.
Neither has Effie.
That's true.
Go ahead, Ken. What's your number two?
Effie's willing.
My number two got to go with Monet Tejada.
Cain might be finding it up.
What?
Ralph said Effie is willing. I said Cain might find it out.
My number two got to go with Monet Tejada. Monet is the same reason she on y'all list, man, or at least on yours, Keith, man. Monet is doing too much, and like I hinted at earlier, man, everything that she wants to happen happens. Everything come back to bite everybody except her. Yeah. Monet needs to go, man. I'm sick of this angry all the time, and I don't know if there's really a reason, man. But she's been on 3 seasons of constant anger. Yeah. You know, she angry with Ramirez after they've been together. She angry with Lorenzo. She angry with Cain. She angry with Diana. She angry with the woman that she had, the auntie that, she's just always constantly angry. I'm sick of Monet character, man. I'm ready for Monet to go.
So listen, man, I don't care for Monet either. That's why she was on my list, but what would the show be without Monet?
Yeah, better. She needed for the show.
You need it'd be better, maybe briefly, Ken, but she is needed
for the show, man.
Because of the constant commotion she causes.
Yeah, and because of the spot she has.
The kids basically hate her.
Spot. She the boss.
Yeah.
I think they can survive without her, man.
I think the show could survive, Ken, but I think she is still a foundation of the show, and
Well, they need to go.
we watched the show to see what stupid mistakes she would make, so we would hate on her even more. I agree, kid. She's on my list for sure, but I just wonder what the show would be without her.
It'd be all right.
Yeah, you know
Big
what they're
Ham,
gonna
what you
do?
got?
Hold on, kid. They're gonna start staying in the class longer.
Or have more spoken word meets.
More smoking words.
We don't want that, bro.
What you got, Big Ham? Your number two.
My number two got to go is who we thought she was going. It's Lauren. She gotta go, man. She gotta go, man, because Lauren don't know what she want to do, and she is causing complications, bro. She don't know if she gonna testify against Reek. She don't know if she gonna help Reek out. And right now, she seems like she fully invested on giving them folks what they want.
Yeah,
because
she won't Effie. She won't Effie now.
Yeah,
she want Effie gone.
She want Effie gone, but in order to get, you can't get just Effie. You gonna have to get everybody. So in order for her to do that, she gonna have to tell them folks something. And she don't seem like she ready to tell them folks, no, I'm not testifying. No, I'm not doing this. She doesn't seem like she full of trust Reek to make it happen like he tried to, which she probably shouldn't. But still, man, she is a witness, in the main witness in this RICO case.
You got it started.
Either she gonna have to completely run away from them people and not be a witness, or like Effie said, Rick, you gotta stop being soft. She gotta go.
You gotta go.
She gotta go.
I'm not mad.
My number two gotta go is Lauren.
All right, go ahead, snake it back with your number one.
My number one got to go with Monet Tejada.
Monet.
No, it's like y'all said, man. She has these elaborate plans, and the elaborate plans are selfishly getting her off the hook for something that she did, but she has weakened the organization there. I told y'all, whenever she makes decisions, she weakens the organization. She got a whole section of the weight knocked off. Got a war started so much so that they had to go and pull product off the street, go into hide, all because she killed Lorenzo and wanted to pin it on somebody else. And then not only that, she pinned it on her boyfriend's dude that he was head over heels that he had a future with, pinned it on him and set him up to do the kill.
Yep.
And then another thing the kid says, he always references how, how we always reference how she always angry. Dog, whenever she talk to somebody, she can't even give them a straight compliment. She gotta talk crazy. Like she talk crazy to Reek first. See, that's what I'm talking about. You're my brains. She talk crazy to Kay. But I need you. You the one that's always have my back. Like she talk crazy to Diana. It's just her actors got stale, dog. It's just stale.
She the only person she really don't talk so hard to is Drew. Like she'll chastise him, you're late and stuff like that. But she really don't berate him like she do the rest of the people, including Reek. I mean, she didn't berate him, but she put him down. But yeah, I can't be mad at your Monet comment. That's why she was on the island.
It's my number one got to go, man. Monet Tejada again.
Okay, King, who's your number one?
My number one got to go is Drew Tejada. And the Drew, man, they trying to make Drew either he hard or he's soft. They gotta pick one, man. And and Big Ham even alluded to Big Ham alluded to it, man. Like I said, at the earlier in the pod, he head over heels for this dude, but he immediately killed him instead of having some kind of dialogue to figure out why he killed him. And that's the problem, man. And that's a flaw in the show. And not just this show, a lot of shows, and I know they do it for drama, and they know they do it because that's how to advance the story. But like, if you in love with this dude, you just immediately kill him because of a text. You don't know what's going on. You should have at least tried to have some kind of conversation or dialogue. Like I said, you had to drop on him, so might as well try to talk instead of just shooting. But yeah, that's the thing. He was the one that reckless. He was the one that wanted to get the Russians. It's Drew, man. I'm sorry, it's Drew.
Yeah, listen, man. The thing about this is you kind of said it, Ken. Like, and we said it earlier, but you just reiterated it, Ken. Like, he got a text. He didn't get a video. He didn't get a Ring door camera video of this dude killing his daddy. He got a text that said, "We did this. We need to talk." And then this happened, man. It's again back to Rails number one. Monet's plans work flawlessly. and they all selfish. Killing women work flawlessly, all selfish. Killing Lorenzo, it's just man, I don't know what the show would be without her. But like Ken, you said Braden was the weak link in the organization. I think it's Monet because she's selfish and she's reckless. Like Cain ain't so selfish, he reckless, but Monet is selfish and reckless.
And you gotta say this, you know, Braden is weak. He can't commit a murder, but Braden has made moves that strengthens the organization. Monet makes moves that weakens the organization. You know what I'm saying? Like you got all this weight from Noma that y'all got to move, and she done made moves that to put that in hindrance.
Exactly.
So that's the problem.
Exactly. Yeah.
What you got?
Yeah, good number ones for y'all. My number one is probably gonna be Ridicule, but my number one is kind of rinse and repeat. Cooper Saxe, man. It's Cooper Saxe because again, as I mentioned, he's not even acting like he's helping Davis or Rick or Diana even. He is basically an undercover mole, right? Working on the inside.
Confidential informant.
Yeah, even with cop shows, right? Cop shows, sometimes the undercover cop had to get his hands dirty. Like Omar Epps, he was in too deep, right? And so he was doing bad stuff too under the guise of being undercover, but he was doing bad stuff. Saxe really ain't even doing anything bad anymore. He's just taking information to Jenny. You know, I wonder if Jenny told him about Diana. Not that it matters, but like on the next episode, he's supposed to be.
He's saying he representing her.
He's supposed to be representing her.
Yeah.
But David's gonna be peeking around the corner and seeing that there's also some kind of fraud or whatever, because he represents something, but he's doing something else.
I'm pretty sure David's gonna point him to do it, and I think he's gonna point him to do that after Reek tell him that Saxe is a mole. Because him doing it automatically going to make Saxe unable to testify in the RICO case. They're not going to be able to use him if he's Diana's lawyer.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Well, but I mean, he ain't got to testify necessarily. It's just the information he provided. But who knows? Maybe they'll bring it together. But Cooper Saxe, man, he's so head over. You know what? Cooper is almost emotional as Drew, right? For this woman that really is just using him, and he can't even see it.
He is emotional as Drew.
He ain't that deep.
I don't know, man. He seemed pretty deep, man. He followed this woman throughout the city because he thought she was seeing another dude.
It's one woman though. Drew be emotional about everybody he come in contact with.
Yeah, that's true.
Everything.
That's true. Saxe, man. All right, fellas, make sure you let us know what you thought about our Gots to Go. We had like, I think we've been casting wider nets because we each had people that we didn't have on the same list. At some points, we're in lockstep, as Big Hand like to say, and we have maybe the same three characters, but not just one character on the list. We had like the same three characters, maybe in a different order, sometimes in the same order. At least one of us. Still, it was it's a lot of hard stuff to pull together when you got so many characters acting out of pocket, right?
So much stuff
acting out of pocket. I still want to know who put the camera on the roof, right?
The what you call blocking them did.
I know that, but I'm saying I want to know. So it doesn't seem like they. So I don't know if Salim is really a inside person at the school, right? This joke is just a simple Trev, whatever his name is.
Yeah, it's Trevor. I'll just call him Trev for short.
Oh, okay, this Trevor. Okay, yeah. Salim a clown, man. Anyway, go ahead and end it, man.
Fellowshippers, we appreciate y'all locking in with us as we review Power Book 2, Season 3. What episode was this? 7?
7.
Episode 7, man. We hope y'all continue to rock with us. Like, comment, and subscribe. As I said, we do reply in the comments. So, go back and forth with us in the comments and let us know your thoughts about the episode and your thoughts about what we thought about the episode. Also, follow us on Facebook at the Fellowship Hall. Like, comment, subscribe us here at the Fellowship Hall on YouTube. Follow me on social media, Raphael Hammond on Facebook, and on Instagram and Twitter at HamDog22. Until we see y'all next time, Fellowshippers, y'all be blessed, okay?
Be blessed, fellowship.